There was a recent statement given by senior advocate K.K. Menon in an interview mentioning the fact that over 90% of the lower court judges in India are corrupt. Who, according to you, are the fixers here, and what's your comment?
Mr. K.K. Menon is a senior advocate. He's a good friend of mine. He has been chairman Bar Council of Delhi. Currently, he is a member Bar Council of Delhi. He has been my colleague in the Bar Council for the last about 25 years. So, Mr. Menon, having made this statement, naturally he must be having some facts and figures, and he must have made this statement with responsibility. But talking about corruption in the lower judiciary, what about higher judiciary? We have to think about that also. And secondly, Mr. Menon has also said in this statement that the honest judges, 10% of the honest judges are suffering. What about advocates? My view is that honest advocates and honest judges, they are both suffering and suffocating. Yes, level of corruption, I can't say about 90%. I don't give any comment because it's a statement given with responsibility by Mr. Menon, but corruption is there. And then you raise the question about the fixer, because in this interview also the issue of fixer has come.
Yeah.
That who are the touts, the fixers? They are, among advocates only. Even leaders of the bar. We have complaints. I am saying it with a great sense of responsibility. In Bar Council of India, we are dealing with many matters where leaders of the bar, elected leaders of the bar, complaints have been made against them by the judicial officers that he approached me with a offer of bribe. We have such complaints. So the fixtures and the touts, they are also from this very community. It is a issue, which must be addressed, and it's a issue which has been there, you may be knowing in 2004, Justice S.P. Bharucha, he was Chief Justice of India, and in a farewell function organized by Supreme Court Bar Association, he made a statement which stunned everybody. The media, the advocate, the judges. He said that 25% judges from lower court, they are corrupt. He made that statement, very sensational statement. But then corruption is there. There can't be any denial about it. But I must tell you one thing. If we reach the level of 90% corruption in the judiciary, then people will lose complete faith in judiciary, and they will start, deciding their disputes and conflicts on the streets instead of coming to the courts. Then where is the need of coming to the court? If you can't just get any justice, 9 of 10 judges are corrupt, then where is the need to go to the court? Then decide your dispute, on the streets. So, but this is a very serious question, and it needs to be addressed with equal seriousness by all concerned.
Absolutely, sir. And even when I watched the interview, the first kind of thing that popped up in my head was this only, 90%. If the figure was somewhat maybe, what we all might, have assumed about corruption and the legal profession, it would have still surpassed that. But 90% is a huge...
No, I would not make any comment on that. Mr. K.K. Menon is a very responsible senior advocate, and he may be having certain inputs and facts and figures, so no comment on 90% part of it. But yes, corruption is there, and it's a vice which has to be dealt with very, very seriously. So recently, incidents have happened, so many incidents. I am not naming anyone, but it's an issue of great importance, significance, and it must be addressed sooner than better. Before people lose faith in the judicial system, the judicial kind of functioning of the country, what's the use of then having these courts, then Supreme Court to the lowest court? What is the need?